Hey, what is going on, guys? Lewis here, and I'm going to be showing you guys a more competitive build for the Elemental Dragons. I know I have a deck profile on my channel from before, and it was more of a fun version that involved light swords, and it is actually really fun to play that variant. But for competitive gameplay, this is what you're going to want to run. This is probably a similar to what you're going to start seeing in the meta, and this deck has it will. I can honestly say this deck is going to tier 1 because LADD is just broken. Anyways, guys, just jump right into it. So we're playing 1 Red Ice Darkness Metal, 2 Light and Darkness Dragons. 2 is really consistent, and I like it that way. 3 Blaster Elemental Dragon of Calderis, 1 Gorz, 3 Tidal Elemental Dragon of Cascades, 3 Tempest Elemental Dragon of Cyclones, Redix Elemental Dragon of Crags, and then I'm playing Reactin, which is, I call all these the baby versions of the big ones, so bear with me on that one. That's just how I'm used to it in my head. So there's Baby Redix, there's Baby Tidal, Baby Blaster, and Baby Tempest. So I'm playing 1 Reactin, 1 Stream, 3 Burners, and 2 Lightnings. And then finally, the top off the monsters, I'm playing 2 Eclipse Wyverns. I'll go into a little more discussion after I go through the list. Then as a Heavy Storm, 1 Day of Peace, 3 Treasure Sword of the 7 Stars, Dark Hole, Reborn, Triple MST, 1 Book of Moon, 3 Super Rejuvenations, 1 Return from LADD. For the extra, Scrap Dragon, Colossal Fighter, Thought Ruler Archfiend, Stardust Dragon, Gustav Max, 2 Mecha Phantom Beast Draco Sax, 1 Gaia Dragon the Thunder Charger, 2 Big Eye, 1 number 42 Starship Galaxy Tomahawk, 1 Gemini Pearl, 1 Queen Dragoon Jin, 1 Leviair, 1 Zenmate. Okay, so basically, this deck is retarded because you consistently get out first turn Light and Darkness Dragon, and that really hurts a lot of decks. They have to overextend and exhaust a lot of cards to get over Light and Darkness Dragon, and that's really it's a huge problem for decks, especially decks that are in the meta currently, such as let's say like Macro Rabbit. Macro Rabbit opens up, and they have to, go, okay, I have to use this card, this card, this card. I have to, I have to lance this, and then I have to try to compulse it, and I have to summon Rabbit, and I can't use this effect, so I have to, set a vanilla. They have to play around it, and it gets really troublesome. And, even when they get rid of your LADD gets to special summon one of the monsters in your graveyard, and then with that monster, you can just make another LADD, and it's just really annoying. So basically, the most basic combo of the deck to get out first turn LADD is you want to have one of these little Incarnate Dragons, and then you want to have Eclipse Wyvern in your hand, or you want to have Light and Darkness in your hand. That's why I run 2 of each. I just want consistency, and it really helps. So let's say we have Stream right here, and we have Eclipse Wyvern, and then we have Redix. Those 3 cards are in our hand right now. What we want to do, activate Stream's effect, discarding itself and Wyvern to special summon Tidal. Then Wyvern's effect activates, banishing LADD. Now we activate the effect of Redix in our hand, banishing Stream and Wyvern. We special summon him, get Wyvern's effect to add LADD. Then we overlay Tidal and Redix to make Mecha Phantom Beast Draco Sack. Activate its effect to special summon 2 tokens, and then sack those 2 tokens for Light and Darkness Dragon. Now there are times where I will not make Draco Sack, and I'll just sack the 2 dragons, and that is if I open up with Super Rejuvenation, because in that event I get 2 more cards. So I'd rather not have a 26 beater and draw 2 more cards. I think that's just my play style. I feel better off that way, because if anything does happen to LADD, it's like, hey, I went plus 3, let's go. Because every time you activate the little dragon's effect and you have Super Rejuvenation activated, you automatically draw 2 cards because you're discarding 2 dragons. So then if you do that and then you sack 2 for LADD, that's 4. And it just becomes really dirty that way. Let me see. I'm playing Gores because, there's no back row, and just in case something happens, he's a really good out. Or if he's dead in the hand, I can banish him with Treasure Sword and just draw 2 cards. Return from DD is Return from DD. All these guys get banished. Bring them all back. They don't get banished in the end phase. They go back to your hand, and even if they were to get banished, it's like, that's fine, because then you get to deck them. So I guess I would rather have them get banished. That'd be pretty cool. Book of Moon's a play disruptor. It's just a really good card to set face down. Although, you really have to be careful when you have LADD on board, because when they get over it, your back row gets destroyed too. That's why I'm not that heavy on back row. I'm not that keen about it in this deck. I am a very conservative player, so I think 1 day apiece is a really good card in the deck. Because there are times where I don't want to make a play, I'll just 1 day and pass my turn. I play Dark Hole now because Ophion, you can't beat Ophion in this deck. They go Rabbit, boom, Ophion, GG, and it's like, okay, yeah, actually it is. So Dark Hole gets over that, and that's another reason why I'm playing 3 Burners and 3 Blasters. Basically, if they go for that, I just want to have 2 fire monster, blaster and another fire monster, be it another blaster or burner, just so I can pop Ophion, because you can't get over that card in this deck, and it's really problematic. For the synchros in the deck is if I Reborn Veiler, and Scrap Dragon is a dragon, and so is Stardust, and Stardust is a dragon and a wind, so it combos out really good with the dragons. Thought Ruler is just he's cool just because you can negate cards at target, and let's say they have like a monster, like a monster mash deck like Vermils or something. You can go like Colossal Fighter and just live off of that for a while. Let's see. In terms of Exceeds, Stream and Reactin are 4s, and as well as Wyvern and Burner and Lightning are 3s. That's pretty much it. Now, a few cards I thought would be pretty cool and exciting in this deck would be Skill Drain, Roll Decree, and Macrocosmos. That's because Skill Drain, realistically, only your Exceeds and Light and Darkness Dragon, as well as Red Eyes, those are the only cards that are affected by Skill Drain. Other than that, you can go ahead and, summon all the dragons you want and just beat them over. So if your opponent's relying on their monster effects, that kind of hurts. Traps are traps. We all hate back row in Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's be honest. And then macro is, let's say you're playing like Mermails. You activate macro, it's a lot better for you than it is for them. Especially since most of these cards get banished anyway. The only thing that you'll have to worry about is the burners and like the little dragons. Although it says you have to discard, it doesn't say discard to the graveyard. So you'll still be able to activate their effects and special summon from the deck. But then all the ones that are in your hand you can't banish from the grave. But it's better than just getting ran over by everything in Mermail. So I just think that's pretty cool. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I do have another variant of this deck, which is really fun, and I need to go ahead and get a video for that one, because it's pretty cool. And this one is really hard to get a video for, because people just quit all the time. Like, this deck is literally too good. But, yeah, this is going to be our meta once these get released, unfortunately. These guys are ridiculous. So, we'll catch you later, guys. So, how do we say it in German? Auf Wiedersehen, yes. Auf Wiedersehen, mein Freund. Later, guys.